guys, it's Zai and I'm finally back with a video, and I'm gonna just keep this intro short. In this video I'll be doing my full makeup routine, like foundation and stuff. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. All right, so the first thing that I do is I moisturize, and I use whatever lotion that I have at the time. Right now I just use, I think it's like some Vaseline lotion or whatever. And you want to moisturize your face, especially if you have dry skin like me. My skin is like super duper dry and it gets flaky, and I don't want my makeup to be flaky. I also use a hydrating primer, which I will show you. This is the primer that I use. It is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Softsilk Base Primer. I don't know how much it was, but I recently picked this up because I wasn't using a primer, but now that I do have a primer, it makes my makeup come out much better, so I highly recommend. I just put the primer in all the spaces that I mainly put makeup, or the makeup is going to be. And most of my makeup just goes on my cheek and under my eye area because I don't like cakey makeup. You'll see once I start. And my mirror is right here. That's why I'm looking over here. So don't mind where my eyes wander. Just pay attention to the look. Alright, now that my primer is applied, I'm about to go do my edges
because they actually look crazy right now.
And I can't be on camera looking like this, so I'll be right back. Alright y'all, so my edges is done. I no longer look crazy, so we can finish with my makeup. First thing I like to do makeup wise is my eyebrows, and I'm be using this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I love the way it looks, first of all, and the little thing is mad thin, so it's easy to do like strokes, and my eyebrows won't look crazy because my eyebrows are really pretty thick, if I do say so myself. And it got the little spoolie at the end, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because it's gonna take too long. And if y'all want an eyebrow tutorial after you see what they look like, then let me know and I'll make a video for that. All right you guys, so my eyebrows are done, and it's not really a major difference because all I did was fill it in a little bit, put some concealer. You guys will see the concealer that I use, but right now I'm about to color correct with this NARS Radiant Creamy Color Corrector in the shade Medium. So I like to color correct in all the dark places that I have. I have a birthmark on my face, and then I have like dark circles under my eyes, and then I have some like scarring for some reason. Don't know why, but I like to color correct all of that so that it don't show. It doesn't really do much. The Sephora girl, she really just sold it to me because like she was trying to get her coins. But yeah, I'm gonna use this because I bought it. So, and you know, if I got like little freckles, I still cover them up because I want nice and even skin tone. So yeah, I'm gonna just blend this in with my finger real quick, and it's gonna be a little fast clip. I really don't like this setup. I usually do my makeup in the bathroom, but for you guys, I'm struggling, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, and for foundation, I'll be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. And as I've said, I have dry skin, so I want something that's hydrating, a little bit glowy, because my skin gets really dry, especially in the winter, and it is winter time right now, and I do not play that. I do not want flaky skin. So when it comes to application, I like to put my foundation up here in these two spots, and then do like a little bit because I don't want it being too cakey, especially since I'm not a pro with makeup, so I'm not going to be able to fix it the way that I should be able to. And yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all how I apply it. Maybe I'll do a voiceover or whatever, but yeah. Notice how I put it in like the cheek area because that's where I want the most coverage. All right, and I'll be using this foundation brush. I stole this from my grandma, so I don't know where it is, but she be buying like extensive stuff, so it might be Estee Lauder or something, one of those grandma brands. Bruh. No offense to anybody that uses them. Ooh, I gotta wet this. Guess who's back? It's bank. Alright. And alright. And to blend, I'm gonna just dab. You guys will see. If you guys already know how to do makeup, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you don't want to swipe. And I put like a little bit too much on this side, so that's where I'm gonna use like all the makeup to bring it down, and I'm gonna transfer it over to this side because that's where I need the most coverage because of my birthmark. Bring it down to your neck area, like make it even, I guess. I be seeing people on YouTube do this, so you know, I'm not really a pro. And then like the excess foundation, I'm gonna put it onto my forehead because if it's too much up here, it's gonna look cakey and then it's gonna get into my edges. And I don't play that. I do not want to look flaky, as I've said throughout this video. Can't be looking a hot mess when I leave the house.
You know the motherfucking vibes.
I'm gonna go in my bathroom and just perfect this because this setup is not really giving at all. Alright, so my foundation is officially applied and it looks a little bit orangey, but we're gonna fix that, you know, with a little bit of concealer and contour. And yeah, let me show you guys the concealer that I'll be using. This is the concealer that I use, the makiage. It is in the shade 09. Fuck, I'm Flawless. I think that's what it's called. Oh no, that's the name of the concealer. But when it comes to concealer, I like to apply under my eyes, on the forehead, any of the areas that are highlighted. Learned that from some girlies on YouTube. But yeah, I'll just show you how I apply. And I like to like lift, I guess, whatever people be doing on TikTok. Alright, and we're gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it out. Okay, and I'll be using this concealer brush. I think it's a concealer brush. It's a brush I stole from my grandma. She be having all the good stuff. And I'll just blend this out. I really need a new brush because this brush is body. Okay guys, so my concealer is applied. I don't know if it made that much of a difference, but yeah, it did brighten it up a little bit. But now I'm about to contour, and I'll be using this True Complexion contour palette, light to medium. And I'll be using this one right here because it's a lot more orangey and I want to glow a little bit more. I'll be using this blush brush from Sephora, and I use this brush for my contour and my blush and my highlight because they all go in like the same area. So like, is it really messing it up? Who knows? Won't know until I try something different. Yo, this is probably like the most unprofessional YouTube video ever, but y'all gonna enjoy it. When it comes to contour, I like to apply up here, like right here, so that it's not like not lifting. I want it to lift, and you guys will see. You see, I got a little bit of blush on it, but we don't care about that. And then we're gonna do it to this side. I really need a contour stick. That's what I need. And then I'm gonna apply it up here to like bronze it out a little bit, give some color back. The thing I hate about makeup and like hair is that it always gets on my edges. Like, then I have to wash it out. Like, that's doing too much. Okay, so I went into some natural lighting to see if I actually looked crazy, and it really does not look crazy. It's just that the light from the ring light is like illuminating everything. But you know, I like to use big words sometimes. So the next part for me is to set my concealer and my foundation just a tad because I do have dry skin, so I don't want it to be overly set and cakey and dry looking. But I have the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Honey. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So I'm gonna dab a little bit of the powder on my sponge. I think this sponge is from e.l.f. And then I'm just gonna put it under my eye and maybe a little bit right here so I can stop from creasing, because I smile a lot and I crease a lot and we don't like that. And I'm gonna just pat this in a little bit more. I'm not gonna bake, I think that's what it's called, like let it sit, because I want it to like really like get into my skin and stop the creasing because I hate creasing. All right, so I'm done setting, and I'm gonna just swipe off like excess powder because I think that's what you're supposed to do. And I'll be using this Sephora brush. It's the same kind as my blush brush. It's just like not a blush brush. And the fact that I'm already creasing is blowing my stuff, but This is what happens when you're a Pisces and you smile a lot. But after I set, this powder is going to be going. Period. I keep looking at myself instead of the camera. I'm so sorry. I should be looking at y'all. But I'm a little conceited. I'm surprised I don't have any Leo in my chart. And if you guys want any astrology videos, I'll be glad to make some, because astrology is like my favorite topic right now, and that's all I talk about for real. Okay, so I'm done with setting, and I'm gonna just put some blush on. And you guys should know how to put on blush. I'm gonna just take the blush brush, upward motion, and then I'm gonna highlight. Circular motion. Put a little on the nose. Cute little Rudolph type. And I'll be taking a highlighter from the same contour palette that I've been using and just highlight a little bit. I don't want to do too much because I'll really like look crazy. I don't want to look crazy today. That's not what I'm going for. Okay, so I had to change the setting on the light because it was really making me look very yellow orangey, and I didn't like that because that's not how the makeup looks in person. So I think this gives like a better representation of how my makeup actually looks. And right now I'm basically done. I'm going to set my face with the NYX Setting Spray. Why am I looking at the light? I'm going to set my face with the NYX Setting Spray. I'm going to spray it twice because I don't want the powdery look. I don't want my face to be dry. I don't know if it's going to make it not dry, but that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to apply my lashes and show you guys the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and it's really giving best makeup look I've ever done, especially since I've used translucent powder for like one of the first times. Creasing is very minimum, but it's still gonna crease because all I do is smile. But I definitely won't be creasing under my eye because I hate when that happens. If you guys want any other type of YouTube videos involving makeup or anything else, leave some suggestions down below. You guys can comment anything else that you want to see, how you feel about the makeup look, any tips, because I know I'm not perfect and I might need some tips. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, follow me on TikTok. All that information will be down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.